The good news is, if this sweater doesn't work out, I'm pretty sure I can wash my car with it. Hi guys, thanks for stopping by. In today's video, I have more fun fall fashion from Walmart to share with you. My name is Theresa. I'm so glad that you're here. Now let's get started. This sweater is by Time and True. They're calling this the Fringe sweater. I did buy this in store, but they do have it online. It is $17.98. It comes in sizes extra small through 3XL. Just as a point of reference, I have on a size small, and I am roughly a size 8-10. I did find this to be a pretty relaxed fit, so I did size down. If you want it more roomy, you could certainly go with your regular size. It is available in 3 colors. I wish that my store had had the other 2 colors, because when I went online, I saw this in black and a beautiful burgundy, and I would have been all over that burgundy, but we'll talk about this color in just a moment. The fabric is 60% cotton and 40% polyester. The care instructions say to machine wash cold inside out and lay flat to dry to reshape. Now, I can tell you at a first glance, I totally get why they say that. Because of the fringe detail on this, I don't know what would happen to it in the dryer. I really prefer to be able to throw everything in the dryer, but I think I would actually follow the instructions on this. As you know, for this fall, for whatever reason, lilac is a color that is hugely on trend. Now, when I see this color, honestly, I think about spring and Easter. Fall is my favorite time of year, both weather-wise and for styling for fashion. And I always associate fall with those deep, rich colors, the burgundies and the golds and the burnt oranges and the browns. I'm really having a hard time wrapping my head around this color. With that said, this sweater has a nice weight to it. It's not light and flimsy, but it's not oppressively heavy. I would definitely wear this in the fall and leading into the winter. I love the cable stitching and all the different patterns, but the thing that I love the most is the movement. Can you see the fringe on the sleeves? I'm sure that you see it better in the try-ons that I'm showing off to the side. Total random side note, but when I watched the footage back with the movement of these sleeves, my mind immediately went to one of those automated car washes. And that made me wonder, do any of you find it exhilarating to go through one of those car washes where your car gets pulled along and you see the suds cleaning the windows, and then you see a brush that looks a lot like this and it comes over the windshield? Maybe it's just me. I probably need to get out more, but for whatever reason, I find it kind of exciting to go through a car wash. If I'm not alone in that, let me know in the comments down below. I could just be totally weird. I love the movement on this. The fabric has such a nice feel to it, and if it doesn't work out as a fashion piece, who knows? I might be able to wash my car with it, but I think I'm going to be wearing it. I would love to know what you think of this sweater. You know that fringe has been on trend for a couple of seasons now, and the inner hippie chick in me has always loved fringe. I love it when it's on trend, and I love it even when it's not on trend. I still wear it. With that said, this is a different kind of fringe, and coupled with this, what I consider to be a spring color, I just don't know what I think about this sweater. I want to love it. I think I love it, but I would love to know what you think of it, so be sure and let me know. Now, I want to preface this by saying that it pains me to show you the footage of these jeggings, because Jimmy Dean called and he wants his sausage casings back. But because I want to show you about the sizing and the fit, I'm going to take one for the team and show them anyway, so that you know how the sizing runs with these. These are by Time and True. They're calling these the stretch knit jeggings. They are only $12.96, so great price point. They come in sizes extra small through XXL. I have on a size medium, which I thought would be okay. It is not okay, but we'll talk about that. They come in an impressive 35 colors. In my local Walmart, pretty close to the dressing room, there is an entire section devoted to these jeggings. I have to think that they are wildly popular for them to carry that many colors and to take up that big of a footprint in the store. So maybe many of you love them. I think I just picked the wrong color and the wrong size, to be honest. These are rated 4.2 stars on the Walmart website. The fabric is 53% cotton, 32% recycled polyester, and 15% spandex. They are machine wash and tumble dry, so very easy care instructions. I have found over the years that if I'm wearing a legging or a jegging, that a light color is not my friend. If I were to take this exact same jegging in a black or a navy blue or a burgundy or an olive green, I don't think I would have such an aversion to the way they look. It looks like I would have had to grease down with Crisco and slither into these. I have to say that I was able to pull them up and get them on properly, but I felt like a stuffed sausage. I cannot wait to get these off. I think they are unflattering on me. It's largely because of the color, but I feel like even if I sized up to a size large, I would still have the same issue. Let me know what you think about light colored jeggings, by the way. Is it just my perception, or do they always look like they're tighter even than they are? Not to say that these are not tight, and in fact, I may have to get the Jaws of Life to get these off. I cannot wait to get these off, so I'm going to move on to the next piece. Now, to compound my woes with this particular look, which was kind of a train wreck for me, I decided to try them on with a shoe style that really isn't necessarily my taste. But because it is so on trend right now, and because Walmart has an affordable option to try the trend, I decided to give it a whirl. So I picked up a pair of these lug sole booties. I generally like a more delicate shoe. I don't like a heavy or clunky shoe whatsoever, but these are so on trend, I wanted to give them a try. These are by Time and True. They're calling these the Lug Wedge Commuter Booty, which, by the way, I think is a good idea if you do have to walk from a train station or through a parking lot and it's icy or snowy. These have more tread than the tires on my car, full disclosure. So I can understand why these would be great in severe weather. These come in sizes 6 through 11. This is a size 8, just for your point of reference. These are $26.98, which for a Walmart price is a little bit up there, but I do think they're well made. They are available in 2 colors, and I picked them up in 2 colors. Maybe I'm just a glutton for punishment, but I also picked them up in black, and I'll show you those in another outfit. These are rated 4.5 stars on the Walmart website. I think that these are great for severe weather, but would I wear these just to wear these? I just don't know. They do have a stretch elastic goring, which makes them very comfortable. They're easy to put on and off because they have a zipper. They have a stacked wedged heel, so you get the height without having to worry about a heel. And as I mentioned, look at the tread on these. That is a deep tread. Now, I know that this is more of a fashion shoe. With all of that said, I would love to know what you think about these shoes. Would you wear these, or are you passing on the lug sole trend? Let me know in the comments down below. I wanted to see if I could get a cohesive look with this sweater that I was happy with, so I decided to switch into a pair of jeans. And get out your smelling salts. For once, I am not talking about the Time and True high-rise skinny jeans, although they are still my favorite jeans of all time. And I mean at any price point, from any store. I wear them incessantly. I decided I wanted to show you a couple of other options in Walmart. So the ones that I have on now are Signature by Levi Strauss. They are a shaping high-rise skinny jean. They are $24.94. They come in sizes 2 to 22. And as a point of reference, I am wearing a size 10. They are available in 3 washes. The fabric is 68% cotton, 30% polyester, and 2% elastane, which gives them just the perfect amount of stretch in my opinion. They are machine wash cold and tumble dry. These particular jeans do not have the coin pocket that makes it a 5-pocket style, and the front pocket is styled a little bit differently because it has a vertical seam that runs right here, and I found that to be somewhat slimming. These say that they have a new contouring technology, soft smoothing tummy panel, Fabric that lifts and enhances shape, and who doesn't want that, right? And as I mentioned, these are by Levi's. There's a little bit of contrast stitching on the pocket. It's nothing crazy. The fabric on these feels so nice. I would definitely compare the fabric to the Time and True high-rise skinny, but because the pocket detail is a little bit different and it has that slimming panel, I'm definitely keeping these. I think they are flattering. These have no distressing. They are a mid-tone denim. I have quite a few pair of dark wash jeans and then a handful of light wash jeans, but I don't own many that are a mid-tone. I also wanted to style this particular sweater with a couple of different shoe options since I'm on the fence about the lug sole ones anyway. So I pulled my Taupe peep toe booties from last season. I know a lot of you bought these. I wear these constantly. They go with absolutely everything. I also wanted to try them with the knit loafers that I picked up this season. These are actually in a blush, but I think because the tones are similar, that these match this sweater well. These are so comfortable. These are a great kick around shoe. They have these in store and online in a number of colors and patterns, and I've been wearing these a lot lately. Let's look at the next piece. I know I just said in my last video that I was kind of over tie-dye and I wasn't going to buy any more. Exhibit A. I have an inner hippie chick that just won't give it up. I saw this print from across the store and I loved the color combination so much that I wanted to give it a try. This is by No Boundaries. It's a long sleeve ribbed knit top. I did purchase this in store and I could not find it online. They have a bunch of colors in this particular top and you will probably see it at your local Walmart. They do have it in a 2-pack, however, online, and I will link that in the description box below. It comes in sizes extra small through XXXL. I have on an extra large. It sounds crazy, but when I held it up on the hanger, it just looked so small to me. I realized that it's a junior's piece, so I had to go up a size anyway, but when I looked at the size large, it still looked small, so I went up to a size extra large. The fabric is 89% polyester and 11% spandex. It says to machine wash cold inside out and tumble dry. I love the color combination of this in particular. It has navy blue, some sage green, some blush, and then a cream background. This is very cozy and comfortable. I also thought that it would make a really nice layering piece. I styled this a couple of different ways. I used my peep toe booties from last year, the top ones, and I also pulled out my peep toe booties from this year, the cognac ones, along with my moto jacket from last season, and I thought that made a cute look. This is a lightweight, it looks like a thermal, but it's not that heavy. This is going to be a great transition piece into fall when the weather starts to get cooler. I am curious what you think about this pattern, so let me know in the comments down below. Let's look at the next piece. This next piece was a no-brainer for me because I have this same swing style dress in a sleeveless version. Actually, I have a couple of them, and I wore them to death all summer long. So when I saw this hit the store, I was thrilled. I did pick this up in store, but it's also online. This is by Time and True. They're calling this the 3/4 sleeve knit dress. It is only $12.96. It comes in sizes extra small through XXL. I am wearing a size small. I find that this is a very relaxed fit, and to get just a little bit of definition, I did go down to a size small, but if you wanted to be more swing-like, you could definitely wear your true size. This dress is available in 12 colors and patterns, so there's bound to be one that you love. The fabric is 95% rayon and 5% spandex. It is machine wash cold and tumble dry, and I can tell you that the sleeveless versions I have of this exact same dress have washed and worn like iron. They are not pilling. I wear them all of the time. I do turn them inside out so that there's nothing abrading the top surface, but I digress. I love the color and the pattern of this one in particular. My eye always goes to burgundy in the fall, and this is more what I envision when I think about fall fashion, is colors like this, deep and saturated. I think that the floral print is really pretty. This does come slightly above the knee. As a point of reference, I am 5'4". I think that this is an appropriate length for me. However, if I were much taller, I feel like it might be a little bit short. This does have side pockets. It has a swing style, so it's very roomy. It's not grabbing at anything or catching at the hip or the rear end, so I like that about it. I wanted to style this with a couple of different toppers to carry me into fall, so I started out with the Sofia Vergara puff sleeve denim jacket that is one of my all-time favorite purchases from Walmart. I will try to remember to link that in the description box below. I also wanted to pull out the warm fall tones in this dress, so I paired it with my cognac knit moto jacket from last season and the cognac peep toe booties from this season because they match exactly, and I know that many of you bought those same pieces. I think that they really tied this outfit together. I also pulled a time and true cognac bag that I bought in store. I still see it at my local Walmart. It probably is still available, although I don't see it online. Overall, I really love the pattern on this. I know that this is a keeper because I wear the sleeveless ones so much. Let's look at the next piece. The next piece that I want to talk about is the sweater that I have on. This is by Time and True. They're calling this the cable knit sweater. It is $16.98. It comes in sizes extra small through XXXL. As a point of reference, I have on a size small because right now I'm right between sizes of a small and a medium, and it looked very relaxed fit and generous, so I did go to a size small. If you want it roomier, I'm sure you would wear your regular size. This does come in 4 colors. I did see this sweater both at my local Walmart and online, and just while I'm thinking of it, I will link all of the pieces that I can find on the Walmart website in the description box below. This is rated 4.6 stars on the Walmart website. That's a pretty good rating. The fabric is 60% cotton and 40% acrylic, which we'll talk about in just a moment. It is machine wash and tumble dry. This sweater has a very flattering V neckline. I love all the different stitching detail. This is a high-low hem. You could easily wear this with leggings and jeggings. Now, just out of curiosity, I put back on the dreaded light gray skin-tight jeggings that I talked about earlier, and I still think they look hideous. Even with the bum covered, I just don't like those jeggings on me. But I digress. This fabric has such a nice feel to it. And I have to point out that I have an absolute aversion to acrylic, period. And usually the smallest amount of it, I can feel it on my skin. This really, for all practical purposes, feels like it's 100% cotton, even though it isn't. There is no scratchiness, there's no itchiness. I love the feel of this. I'm also partial to the weight of this sweater. It is not lightweight by any means, but it is not that big, chunky, thick sweater that you wear when it's 20 degrees out. It's that perfect medium weight. I have this sweater on with, I think, my favorite earrings that I bought so far this season. I love the antiqued gold finish of these. It almost has like an Aztec design etched in them, and then it has this fun fringe. Walmart has these in a number of colors, in my store at least, and they're very lightweight. They have a substantial look to them, but I really can't even feel them in my ears. I knew as soon as I saw the color of this sweater, and this really is a quintessentially fall color to me, that I wanted to go with a dark wash denim, so I picked up another pair of jeans to try by Levi's. These are the signature Levi Strauss pull-on super skinny. They are $24.94. They come in sizes 2 to 22, and as a point of reference, I have on a size 10. They are available in 5 washes. They are rated 4.4 stars on the Walmart website, so that's pretty decent. The fabric is 68% cotton, 30% polyester, and 2% elastane, which adds that little bit of stretch. The care is to machine wash cold and tumble dry. They say on the tag that these are a mid-rise. Now it could just be the way I'm shaped, but these fit me more like a high-rise. I love the fact that you don't see buttons and zippers and plackets on these. The only criticism that I have, and this is going to sound strange, is these do not have belt loops, and I never realized how much I rely on pulling up pull-on jeans with the belt loops until I didn't have any. Now on the flip side of that, I have often criticized when there were belt loops on a pull-on, because the whole point of them, to me at least, is to have a nice smooth appearance, right? I had to really figure out how to pull these on, so I grasped the waist at both sides, and I did manage to pull them up. With that said, I found that I actually missed the belt loops that I had complained about previously because it broke up the clean line, because that really gives you something to hold on to when you're hoisting these up, right? I love the fit of these. I had absolutely no gap in the back. All of the jeans that are regular length at Walmart are a tad long on me. I always have to put about this much of a little cuff in them. I don't mind that so much. I decided to style these with the cognac peep toe booties that I keep talking about from this season. For those of you that do not or cannot wear heels, and I totally get it, I decided to style them with a couple of flat options as well. So I pulled these gray mule sneakers. I love the quilting detail on these. I've mentioned them before. Quilting is very on trend this season, and I think it looked cute with this sweater, and I love how you can just step in and out of these. I also thought that because of the gold color in this sweater, they would pair nicely with the leopard slip-on mules that are made similar to those, but these don't have ties. They do have elastic goring. I've mentioned these in a previous video. When I watched the footage back, I did like all three shoe pairings with this sweater, but I'm curious which one you liked the most. Was it the peep toe booties? Was it the gray quilted mules? Or the leopard mules? Let me know in the comments down below. I decided to try a little bit of subtle pattern play with this sweater, so I pulled out the knit Ponte leggings that so many of you recommended. I thought that the gray plaid would pair well with this, and I'm hoping that the patterns don't compete with each other. And in fact, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this pairing. I find that I am so much more comfortable in these particular leggings, partly because it's a darker color, partly because the fabric is more substantial. So many of you ladies recommended these leggings, and you were so right about it. I decided to pair them with the black peep toe booties from this season, and then I pulled a bag. This is not from Walmart, but I just wanted to show it to you. This is from a little boutique that I have in my area called Charming Charlie. I know that some of you say you used to have Charming Charlie and then it went out of business. Mine did as well for over a year. And then one day I was at the mall and there it was again. They had completely rebranded or restyled the store. I love going into that store, especially for fashion accessories. They sell some clothing, but I have much more luck with the accessories. I am going to link this bag down below because it is very affordable. I love the shape of this. This does have a crossbody strap that you can use as well, and it comes in a ton of colors. That's way too long. Why am I rambling? Let's focus. Focus. I see your bellies. Look at that furry belly. I'm gonna come get that furry belly. Can I come get that furry belly? Whenever I'm filming right off to my left, this is going on right out the door. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, be sure and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Pop over to Instagram and follow me over there. I would love to have you as a part of that community. I'm going to pop up a couple of my previous videos here, and I will see you next time.